people more accountable if you
Solidarity! Solidarity!
Help over wealth. Okay, let's just do it. Yeah.
Help over wealth! Help over wealth!
They don't have to.
Help over wealth! 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 Help over wealth!
Personally, I am not very optimistic. There has not been that much time yet since the arrest of this alleged shooter. So, but with the reaction that we've seen so far from the national stage, comments from the media, the actions of our local law enforcement, I am not very optimistic. It seems that they're trying to make this a symbol and make a symbolic punishment here of Luigi, the alleged perp, and instead the mainstream media is not focusing on the fact that healthcare should not depend on how much wealth you have.
I mean, personally, if we're going with the notion that Luigi did it, and if you're assuming that, I don't feel scared. I think I share that sentiment with 99% of the people in the country, in the world, when I say I'm not scared of him if he was walking on the street today. And if you are scared,
That's how all of this
it says something about what your company or what your actions have caused normal people to go through. If your company profits off of the backs of people who need a service, require help, if your loyalty is with the shareholders, if your loyalty is with the stock price over giving health to people who need it, then it makes sense why you would be scared of that.
Most of the billionaires in this country, there's hundreds of them, and they don't want the attention, rightfully so. Because then the question comes in, how did you make those billions of dollars? How did you extract that
politicians
capital?
do not work for you.
How did you steal that money? Day in and day out. You can't get help.
I don't have a chance.
And most of them don't want to answer.
The media coverage of this is very skewed towards violence, terrorism.
Luigi, thanks for showing up.
Violence is the answer.
Alright, cool. I didn't realize it was like sarcastic.
Oh,
I was like, wait, I don't get how.
that's a good point.
I mean, it's just making a point that like I'm okay.
Every single one of them at their time was discussed as a terrorist of their time. And now we reflect back that because they actually made real positive change for the society by in radical actions, now we don't discuss them as terrorists. But every time that they exist and they're doing their action, they're discussed as terrorists. So it's something to really just continue that conversation of
I am not optimistic about our politicians, especially the old guard currently in office, especially these older people that make a lot of money off of stocks every year and that control government policies in order to make more money off of their stocks to benefit these companies so they make more and more money every year. I do not trust those people to be in my best interest. I trust people like Bernie Sanders and AOC who've been saying the same message for decades. Well, AOC not for decades, but Bernie Sanders absolutely for decades. But I'm a lot more optimistic in the American people, especially the American youth. If you're Republican or Democrat, I want you to come out and I want you to get involved in politics and I want you to educate yourselves. We're all together here, red, blue, there's no division. We're all in this together. This is our country. Let's fight for it, guys, okay?
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to look alike.
Over wealth! Help 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 over wealth!
A lot in the media accused me of celebrating the killer. I was actually misquoted in the Times. They lied about me twice. What did they say? They said that I celebrated the shooting, which I had never claimed. But what I want to say is that if you were to ask how many people who are insured get denied their health care claims, there's no math on them because they will never release those numbers.
who really is against having better health care? Who's really against having security in health care? So that is our true stance.
Well, America, wake up. America, listen, okay? We need all of our voices right now. If you want healthcare, if you think the system is messed up, come out and speak, okay? It's not just us. There's so many people online who feel this way, and our politicians are not representing us right now when they're legally allowed to take bribes, and corporations are considered people according to the law. If corporations are considered people, how are our voices supposed to match these corporations that have teams full of lawyers?
All Americans have opinions on this man, but this alleged murderer, to me, means to call attention to the fact that our healthcare system is for profit, and our healthcare system puts wealth over health. Specifically, not just trying to make a profit, but trying to make a profit off of denying people healthcare that they need to stay alive, that they need for preventative health, and that is reflected in our terrible health outcomes compared to many other developed countries, rich countries that should be comparable.
Luigi is innocent until proven guilty. We have not. This honestly, it's a little disturbing the way the police is currently carrying out this investigation. They're not using the word allegedly, and he is owed that that space, that consideration until due process can take place.